Greetings, friends. As always, it's an extremely high honor to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. I just have a brief follow-up video for you today. What you see before you is my belt tensioner kit. I have two of them. I have the standard kit and I have another belt tensioner that I had modified. I did the replacement of a alternator on a Toyota that involved removing the Serpentine belt. Now Toyota and a lot of four-cylinder vehicles are designed this way. The motor mount is exactly above the belt tensioner. And Toyota sells a special tool that allows you to access that tensioner. It has a bend in it and Toyota sells it for about $75. Well, in lieu of buying that, I took an ordinary cheap tensioner I bought from AutoZone. I think I paid less than $20 for it, and I heated it up, put a slight bend in it, and repainted it. And I used this quite successfully to replace that alternator. You've got to put your tool down underneath the motor mount and try to connect into that nut for the tensioner. A little tricky getting it on there. There we go, I'm on it. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to release the tension on this belt. Well, I just got a comment from one of my viewers saying that it was totally unnecessary to bend this, that these tensioners, as you see here, come with an attachment that you can put on to create a bend to get at that. Well, evidently he doesn't know much about this stuff, but this is not the purpose of this. You can see that the square on this tensioner is for a 3/8 drive and the square on this attachment is for a 1/2-inch drive. Well, you would never get a 1/2-inch socket on that tensioner pulley. It just would not be enough space. That's not what this is designed for. If you noticed, it's got a 1/2-inch drive square. That's for some vehicles that use a 1/2-inch drive to access the tensioner pulley. So if you run into one of these such vehicles, a lot of GM vehicles are like this, you can attach this on here if it's a 1/2-inch drive, and you can access the tensioner pulley if it has a square drive. And consequently, if it requires a 3/8 drive, you can just use this directly. And they even have this adapter for 3/4-inch drives that you can put on the extension. That's for like maybe a big truck. So that's the purpose of this. It's not designed for what my viewer suggested. You still need to have a bend in your tensioner tool. You can either pay Toyota $75 to $100 for this special tool, or you can take a cheap tensioner tool and put a bend in it like I did. So that's all I've got, friends. I just wanted to explain what this little attachment was for. It's for certain vehicles that have a square hole in their tensioner for you to use the tensioner tool directly, either 1/2-inch, 3/4, or 3/8. So I just want to clear that up for any of you that don't understand what this attachment is for. So I want to thank you once again for watching Rick's Garage. Before I go, I will indeed post two videos to your left. One will at least be that video where I replace that alternator on that Toyota product. And the other will be something I hope you find of interest. And to your right, as always, will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my very trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that should you wish to subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.